guys got anything besides the one Ron just mentioned?
I wanna ask one question about this. Have you got quite a bit of coal mix left?
We've got some around 4 or 5 ton, I would guess, still down there.
Okay, one place that I saw, and I know it's not our property, but I wanted to see if we might wanna fix it, is at the post office.
In the post office parking lot.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know if it's in the parking lot or if it's our, I mean, if you guys will go up there, you'll see there's like 2 or 3 holes as you go into the parking lot.
The upper side above the blue box, below it, where you talk about where he put the concrete, about where you thinking?
No, it's almost by the front door, one of them is.
Oh, so over there.
Yeah, almost by the front door, and then down the street from the mailbox. There's some.
So we're probably talking about the scene where the two meet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, and
It's
you
the same
know,
as BR's, I'd
Yeah.
say.
and
Probably
well,
still our right away.
Yes.
I mean, it probably is, but you know, I mean,
And
I mean, there's a lot of people that drive in that
Lot of
post
people.
office, and as you know, we all want everybody to be happy with.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah,
what
yeah,
it's sold.
yeah.
The only other spot I've noticed is where you pull into Billy Farmer's mom's down here,
Mhm.
where the pavement meets. He
They're
fixed
on,
that.
they're on Couch and Vine. Yeah, me and him, we pointed that one
That's
out.
rough.
Yeah,
It don't look
I
bad,
really
but it
thought
is.
he'd done that, I guess
He's
not.
done all the other ones.
Yeah.
Up there, where, by Ron's house where them 2 streets meet, that goes to Dougie's, and that's really nice.
Yeah, it's excellent, there's no doubt. Okay, next question I have, and I wanted to ask this at a council meeting, can we sell any of that stuff?
You'd have to ask them. We had before to the county. I think we charged them $100 a bucket. I don't know what this stuff costs us. I think it was a little more. I think we spent a little bit more on it. You know, so you're probably still looking $150, $175 a bucket. You know, that's backhoe bucket.
Okay,
You know, but
let me tell you where I need some.
that's close to 1 ton.
It's up there by the church, between the telephone
Telephone.
office and the church.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You know where I'm talking about?
Mhm.
I mean, and that probably doesn't belong to the city there at all. I don't think. I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, they're on the, if you're coming down, it's they're on the right side.
On the
You
right.
slowly, probably ain't 3 foot off the road there, you know, if that.
Well, I don't know. It's not far, but I would buy some for that if the guys are.
You already paid that, thing? Have they sent a bill?
I think it was in our deal, and it was actually cheaper than what we thought.
Well, he thought cause well, when I told him, I said, no, I only added up 2 Batesville. He said, we'll make that work. So he acted like there's another 10 miles, he wasn't even gonna charge us and stuff.
So what did we end up having to pay?
It was 3,100.
Oh, really? So it was a little cheaper.
For how many ton did it say? 21 to 23 ton.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
And they just get what they get and then weigh it, and like they,
This is 23 tons, so.
well, we allowed up to 23, that's the most we was gonna get. Just like when you go with a dump truck, you're allowed to get 16,
Right.
17.
And the stuff's been really good, been easy to put down,
Some
real
of the best I've
pliable,
ever seen.
you know.
It looks really, I mean, it looks
Yeah.
really wonderful.
We'll see, and we know the patches will last a lot longer than the actual potholes, because anything you put the potholes, like you're gonna bounce out 6 months, you know, but the patches seem to last longer,
Yeah.
you know.
It was, of course,
I didn't know if we'd saved it. Cause I'd like to know how much it was too.
So, is the rest of the council okay for me to buy some of that?
I am, as long as you pay what we pay for it.
Yeah.
That's plus us putting it down, right?
I mean, and it's not bad, it's just, you know, you can drive.
Yeah.
21.15 ton, and then a mat rate of 120. So it ended up being 25.38, and then the haul fee, the freight rate ended up being
So 21 ton by 32, so whatever that is what you guys' price you're paying per ton.
$120 a ton, is that what it was?
Plus mileage.
Plus mileage.
So just sometime get with them and kind of figure out what our back end, about how much it is.
I'll find out you buying some.
And, you know, and we may have some other people wanting to do that too, so I don't wanna open up a bucket of worms, that's why I wanted to make it.
I see what you're saying.
You know exactly what I'm saying.
That's it there at the Father House, right? That's like
Uh-huh, uh-huh, yeah.
it's like a church or whatever, right?
Yeah.
We end up
Yes,
usually
sir.
doing a little more for churches than we do residents. You know, the city has been known to do more for churches than,
Yeah. We should.
you know, nonprofits.
Well, I guess I need to say this because I know, but I own the building. I mean, it's a church now, but I do own the building, so that's why I wanted to make sure that, do I?
I said, off the record, Renee.
Yeah, exactly, so I didn't wanna,
Well, you're paying for it. You're
Yeah.
paying for it. That way you're taking something.
you understand what I'm saying? I don't wanna open up a bucket of worms and somebody say, oh, Ron Campbell got all this free, stuff.
I'm
No,
gonna buy
believe
some,
me.
so.
We don't mind charging you.
He'll have to.
I do.
I think the girls like taking your money, Ron.
Dude.
Every month, we just mark it on the
Like,
calendar.
I actually pay their wages for the month, I don't know if you know that or not.
Yeah.
I've been trying to slip my water bill there, you just.
Yeah. But that's the main reason I wanted to ask that, guys, because it could open up a bucket of worms somewhere, but
Well, it
again,
will.
it could be something about the
There ain't
church.
no-
There ain't no-
Put the other places.
That ain't no different than them coming in here and buying some and you allow them to do that. They can do the same thing if they want to.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying,
I get it.
I don't wanna,
Just tell them. They
I don't want
different
everybody
views.
coming in and saying,
Come in
yeah,
here
go
and
ahead and
ask.
buy some. Yeah.
Come in here and ask.
All right, that's all I want, Cassie, okay, good deal.
All right, anything on police, Rusty?
Yeah, I've gotta get, Hodo's vehicle into the shop to get it, the computer hooked up. There's either a injector or something that's not right, something's not right there somewhere. Other than that, everything's looking good so far. We might have to repaint it.
Yeah,
Polished it off. Yeah, he's washing it off every
I
day.
knew that
That's what
man
I tell
took
him.
care of it.
That's what I tell him.
That's what I said, we're
We're
looking
gonna
at some
have to
big
do it.
law.
I don't mind
Rewash
charging
it.
you, but.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
put
you
a
might
coat,
have
clear coat on it, so you can wash it.
Mhm.
So anyway, that's pretty much what, everything else did pretty good so far.
Be working out all right, and everything's gonna work. All right, anything on fire?
Yes, a couple of things.
Okay, yeah.
We raised $1,350 down here Saturday,
All right.
which is pretty
Big
good.
Friday.
Yeah, what I thought it was. We need a couple of tires for the brush truck that we had ordered two here a while back. Ford, there's two that's pretty bald. We need to get a couple of them. We should be good, because at the moment, that's the only brush truck we got. The white one has and they're supposed to let me know what it is, if there's a transmission problem. It won't go in reverse.
The white one, won't
Yep. So, which Jaden says it may be something easy to fix, or it may not be easy to fix. And I said, well, that's typical, we don't want everything, but they're supposed to look, huh?
I did it for you.
I think it's a 5-speed on that.
Is Jaden interested in?
No, maybe 4, I think.
Is Jaden interested in working on it?
Yeah, he's gonna look at it, he's supposed to go over and take the thing and look at it,
Well,
and
that's-
see.
He's pretty good on
No,
it.
he's real good.
So,
Are we?
With that-
Jaden Johnson?
Yeah.
So, he's supposed to look at it and let me know, but maybe something, we may have to, if not, have something
He's
done
on
with
the fire
that.
department.
Did he give him the shot?
I don't
I don't know,
know.
I shot
I don't know.
I told him to go right down there and work on it, look at it, so. But anyway, so we might have to do something with that truck,
Okay.
but I definitely need some tires for that red one, because it's gonna, one of them's not very good, well, it's got a big knot on it, I mean, it ain't no good.
Where do we get them others at, Tom?
Yeah, well,
Different. Different.
yeah, I think they said it's 160 apiece.
We need a motion for that. I'll make the motion. Rick with the motion, get tires for the fire truck, or brush truck.
One second.
Shane with the second, everybody in favor?
much it on the fire.
Alright, that brings us down to you, Amy.
I just got our pay request for the sewer project, and
Alright.
then just take some meetings on it.
That brings us down to the executive session, if somebody wants to make a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Motion for executive, Ron with the second.